All right, so I got me an Audi this time. It's a pretty nice one. It's not perfect, but it's nice. It's got a couple little issues with it that we plan to, bring back to life. Doesn't look like anything major. It's got a coolant leak, and it's got a bit of a rough start when it's cold. Other than that, it runs good. It's a 6-speed manual, and it's got the 1.8 turbo, and it's a quattro, so it's all-wheel drive. The interior is not too bad. And here's the hatch. Pretty clean, plenty of room. Pretty nice room for a tiny little car. These back seats go down. Plenty of space for a bale of hay so I can feed the horse. This little emblem I need to put back on. It goes here. I gotta put that back on. Not a big deal. The rear seats have some dents in it. Like, I don't know what they had here, what they did with it, but it's got a couple of dents, but it's not ripped. So that's good. There we are. Nice little gauge cluster. The steering wheel is okay looking. Nice dash. All these little buttons work. It's got that nice little TT cover. 6-speed. This thing is fun to drive, man. There you have it. 1.8 turbo. Turbo somewhere back there. Looks like it's been maintained fairly well. It's got a coolant leak. We'll dive into that later. Somewhere in here, somewhere down the middle section of the, in the middle of the vehicle, it just starts to leak when it gets hot. We'll dive into that and see what's wrong with it, along with some other things. Stay tuned. All right, so I found the leak. There it is right there. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you, but we'll find out. But that's the leak. Right there, look at that. There it is there, leaking right out of that housing there. I saw it leaking off of this, but I think it was just off the EGR. I was scared. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. So that's the leak right there. Looks like the housing is cracked on the top and then it's leaking down. Alright, well that works. Now we know what it is. Alright, I just got the parts in for the Audi. Let's get it done. All right, so we got the parts in for the Audi. And we got the stop lamp switch, the thermostat and seal, and the thermostat housing that was cracked. All right, guys, what I thought was leaking was the thermostat housing. I thought this was the thermostat housing. It's not. This is the thermostat housing. This is what I ordered. I ordered the wrong part. The thermostat is not housed in here. This is just the rear coolant flange. That's it. That's all. That's what it's called. Rear coolant flange. And let me get you a part number here real quick. Okay, the part number for mine, which is a 2005 with a 1.8 turbo, is that one there. Yeah, so don't make the same mistake I did. I ordered the coolant, the thermostat housing, and it was the rear coolant flange. Rat nests are never a good sign, huh? Look at that rat's nest. Look at that crap. Okay, so the part we're going to change is down in here. It's that black housing right there with the bolt with the pinkness on it. This one right here. And it has this hose connected to it. It's got this sensor. Another hose on the bottom of that at a 90. And this one up here. And then the sensor on top there. So we're gonna get this out of here now. This is the new part. All right, it goes on there like this, like we saw in the vehicle. Okay, here's the part number. And it goes oriented this way. All right. Okay, so we got the housing off, and you can see there's silicone on it. There was a previous repair. Somebody attempted to put silicone on it, I guess, to stop the leak. It was unsuccessful, so it continued to leak. Here we have the old one and the new one for comparison. You can see how this one's damaged and full of silicone. That's what it's supposed to look like. All right, let's get it in there. All right, we got the surface nice and clean, and now we're ready to put it back on. Time to suck it down to a vacuum. All right, we're ready to go. And let's fill it up. That'll take about a minute. All right, guys, it's full. And now it's the test drive. I just wanted to say something before I end this. Don't make the same mistake I did. When I looked at it, I thought this was the thermostat housing, the way it's shaped. So I ordered the thermostat housing. This is the thermostat housing. I got the thermostat along with it. It's not the thermostat housing. This is the rear coolant flange. It goes on the back of the head, and it's just called a rear coolant flange. That's it. I gave you the part number in another clip. So yeah, don't make the same mistake I did. All right, there it is. No more leaks. Everything's nice and clean. I gave it a bath. That's what that water's there for. But yeah, it's all good now. It's all good now.